So hi, this is Justin Wheeler, and in this video we're going to be doing a review of Kudani by Paul Clifford. And you should see here, this is Kudani, it's all set up. This is my feeds set up here. And there are a number of different elements. There's the post you've already published, creating graphics, opportunities, which is really keyword research, and it gives you an idea of how those things are doing. It allows you to fetch contact details for sites as well, which is quite neat. Because it means if you want to try and contact a particular blogger, you can then do that using their contact details. You can store the contacts in here, and some settings and some advanced settings, and some advanced settings and some miscellaneous settings. And so effectively that's Kudani. And let's go and take a look at this publish. We want to go and create a new post. Now what I like here is you've got a number of different templates. So we can choose templates here. So titles, let's choose a title. 3 tips to guarantee success, 10 tips to master. Okay, let's choose this as a title. Let's choose 10 tips to master. Copy it to clipboard and paste it in here. 10 tips to master, and let's make it 10 tips to master WordPress, for example. Now let's go off and find some feeds or some relevant articles to put in there. So let's go here and let's go down and look at my feeds. And there's a section here for WordPress. Here we go, 221 posts currently in the WordPress section. So here we go, let's choose one. Blog your hobby, blog exercises, blog your hobby. That's probably a good place to start. So 10 tips to master WordPress. Let's go and choose this one here. It's showing the blog post down here in the snippets. You want to choose read more, so you can see the full blog post. Let's move this up a bit more so we can find it a bit more here. Here we go. So what can we choose from here? Copy this section here. From here down to here. If we choose that, we can then copy it over into here. And you'll see we've now got that as part of our post. And this could be one tip. So tip number 1, for example. And then we can go back and find some other posts you want to try and include. So find something else, scroll down through here. Or as an alternative, we can do a search. Let's do a search for WordPress tips. And it'll take a couple of moments, and we've got that. WordPress tips, adding drop down, content marketing, 5 tips for WordPress blogging. This looks like a good blog post. So let's take a look at this. Again, it's going to read more. And so as a second tip, let's choose this, using visible tables for side-by-side comparisons. You select it and you copy it in, and you'll see there. And what it does is it shows you it's brought in from where it's been brought in from, and a link back to it. Now we can carry on, we can find a number of other different tips. We may then want to come and rewrite this a bit. What I quite like is we've got this thing here called templates, and they got famous quotes. So now you can find a quote, and we're talking about blogging here. Let's try something like journalism and do a search. You can find any quotes about journalism. Here we go, and let's see something along here. This is quite fun. They're giving us the opinions of the analytic journalism keeps us in touch with the ignorance of the community. So you might want to choose this as a little quote to go in there into this article. So let's copy that. Here we go. Stick that in there. A nice little quote. And quotes sort of lighten up the blog and make it a bit easier. So you can try and find relevant quotes. Now most titles have got something that's sort of semi-relevant to the title. I did do a search earlier for WordPress and blogging. I couldn't find any quotes relevant to them. But the idea is sound, I think. And then, once you've got your post, and I'll spend a bit more time on this, we will then go ahead and publish this to our blog. And you can choose this here, so you can click publish. And let's put it onto the fashion media blog. Let's put it on the blogging. Let's make it a draft, and let's publish that. And so that will now be showing as a draft post on our blog, and we can then go in, edit it, and then publish it. Once we've done that, we can then use this to share it to Twitter and to Facebook, which is all quite neat and easy. Then there's a section for creating graphics. So you can create infographics here. If you want to try and do that, you can change the borders, you can change the backgrounds, you can insert in text, and all the rest of it. Then the opportunities we covered briefly, but say, for example, we want to do a search for, I don't know, WordPress, do that, and do search. It'll come up with a list of sites related to WordPress ending in .com. You can then go and do fetch contact details. And you can see it's whirring away quite quickly. It's searching for contacts. So it's found Twitter contacts, Facebook, contact form, or no contacts, etc. for all of these. So that is effectively, can be quite useful. And then if you want to save those contacts to contacts, so let's say this one here has got a, I don't know, Smashing Magazine, Twitter and Facebook, Microsoft.com, web, WordPress has got a contact form. Now obviously these are not necessarily the ones you might want to try and choose, but then you can save those to your contact page as so. And if you go and look at our contacts now, you can see Microsoft here and some contacts and some other details. And we can go in here, we can edit this and add in more information, so a name, a company email. This can be fantastic for things like guest blogging or finding other people within your niche that you might want to try and talk to and chase up. So this is quite a useful additional tool. And so that really is Kudani. I hope you can see this is a very powerful tool with a lot of potential, and I've certainly enjoyed using it, and I think that you will as well. And in the next video, we'll talk about some of the bonuses that we're offering for Kudani. But if you want to go straight ahead to go and buy it now, because you can see the value in using it for your own purposes, you can do that by visiting findthis.at/Kudani. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Don't forget, pick up your copy of Kudani at findthis.at/Kudani.